Hello everyone, this is Lucy05 and welcome to the Cobra Command Central toy review. Today we'll be looking at the G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra toy review on the Crimson Hydra, the plane, and the pilot, Aero Viper. So, before we take a look at the Crimson Hydra, let's take a look at the figure. Now the figure doesn't come with a base stand. I took it from the 25th anniversary Duke's base stand. So that's a bad point there, because most of the vehicle pack that came along in the Rise of Cobra don't have a base stand for their figures. I don't know why they can't even spare a few bucks just to place the stupid base stand there. Then we have another problem. This entire figure, the mold itself, is from the Neo Vipers. Okay, 10 other figures for the Cobra, the Viper Commando, the Neo Viper, you have the Crimson Neo Viper, you have the no, not Neo Viper, Nano Viper, the Elite Viper, and even the stupid Mars Troopers have the same body mold. Now, don't get me wrong, I know 25th anniversary figures have a lot of recycled body molds, but they have variety for their Cobra troops. You have to admit that they have variety, they have a lot. I do not understand why they can't even turn the ideas for making extra body molds. At least it wouldn't look so repetitive. Now this figure doesn't even come with any accessory at all except for the helmet and the flight harness. Okay, no weapon, not even a stupid knife, not like even from the AVAC figure that came with a knife. Now, however, I really like the nice touch on the helm. It looks like the old vintage Aero Viper. The difference is that I painted the Aero Viper's helm, the glass there, into silver, just like the old vintage version. Originally it's transparent and you can see his eyes and also his nose and probably his mouth too. No, up to his nose, yes. So the head itself is from the Mars Troopers. So I don't like the Mars Troopers head sculpt because it looked like it's not being put with a lot of effort. It looks really lame, especially on the eyes, and there's not much you can talk about with the head like that. The flight harness is so bland. There's not much of things to talk about. The colors are really bland. There's details, but very bland with all the pouches and everything else. Nothing to talk about. Articulation is the same as the G.I. Joe 25th anniversary. You can turn 360 degrees on the arms, you can bend the elbows and turn 360 degrees, turn the wrist 360 degrees, turn the head 360 degrees. You can pivot the head up and down a little bit, turn the torso 360 degrees, bend the legs like so, and it spreads. I have no idea why. Maybe it's because the huge crotch that he has, double jointed knee. Ankles can pivot downwards and upwards and turn 360 degrees, and that's about it. Articulation wise is okay, except that the wrist tends to pop off from time to time because it's very loose due to design flaws. Another thing that really disappoints me the most is, look at this leg here, it bends. It's due to the heat from the packaging. So yeah, if I'm going to give a rating out of this figure, I'm just going to give it a 2 out of 10 because seriously, this figure really pisses the crap out of me. I really hate Rise of Cobra Troopers by using the same mold from the Neo Vipers or the Mars Troopers. So, in this next review, we'll be taking a look at the Crimson Hydra, so stay tuned. And we're back. Now we'll focus on the Crimson Hydra. Now, look at the length of the Crimson Hydra. It's very short and it has a really weird proportion. You got the top part here where the cockpit is. It's a bit high and it slowly slopes down. But due to the size of this thing, it looks like a dwarf version of the B-2 bomber. But at this angle, it looks very nice, which is a sad thing. Another sad thing is this stupid missile. It only came with one. It's supposed to let the Aero Viper held onto it to launch the missile. Problem is there's only one And you can actually put it on both sides. There's a peg there. So if you put it like that, the handle is pointing downwards. If you put it on the other side, the handle is pointing upwards. So it's so retarded. Why can't they just give us 2 missiles? Stupid thing. Now it has 4 machine guns in the front, 2 at the cockpit and 2 at the sides here, and that's the main arsenal. Well, the main arsenal will be the missiles, but we'll come to that later. Here is the cockpit. You flip the cockpit up, which easily pop out if you flip all the way back. And here's the stupid figure. The problem with this cockpit is, okay, you place the figure in, he's like sleeping, he's laying all the way down and he's sleeping, and the moment you close it, you can't even see the figure, except you have to tilt it in this kind of angle so you can see through here, and that's it. That's not really a good thing. I mean, I wish the windshield is a bit more bigger, but apparently it's not. Side wings here can actually fold in, like so. And from the top part, just slide this tail fin downwards to flip this 2 wings out. As you can see, there's okay details. It's not as detailed as, how you say, a Cobra Rattler would, but it's nicely done. Here we have this puny missile launcher. Both sides has the missile launcher here as well. And there's a button, so you launch it and it fires this puny sized missiles. What I don't understand is, why can't they just shape the missiles in this fashion? See, they has the tail fins and everything, but when you want to be cheap, you have to work what you can get, right? It's like this. Back up. At the bottom here, you got the 3 landing gears, which is kind of useless the moment I do this. So, what do you think about your Crimson Hydra right now? It's not rubber too. The tires are not rubber. It's all plastic. Here you have the escape pod. No spring mechanism to launch the stupid thing. You have to pull the stupid bastard out. So you can see how much frustration I have for this. It looks nice. It's like, oh, you see a nice Ferrari and you immediately buy it, and it turns out that the Ferrari's engine has been replaced by a Volkswagen. You see my analogy now? Just flip the 2 fins at the back and you can pull this up to fit the figure inside, and that's about it. There's no other gimmicks for this escape pod. In the back there's a nice little propulsion, jet propulsion, but other than that there's nothing. And to place it in is also pain in the ass. As you can see, you can flip this upward and then sort of like there's a peg there, and you push it like so you can put it back in until you hear a click or something. So there you have it. Oh, and the back. Then at first I thought these were buttons, but I was wrong. So I would say I would give the Crimson Hydra a 6 out of 10. There's no other gimmicks except for the missile launchers, and the missiles are so lame. It fires far, but it's just that the design for the missiles are lame. I wish they have another missile like this, but what can you do? And the size of it is so pathetic. So 6 out of 10 for the Crimson Hydra. So this is the end of the review. This is Lucy05. Thank you all for watching. I'm signing off.